Hello and welcome to Quiz Class. I'm your host, Ellen, and today we have 100 trivia questions. Let's take a look at our Quiz Class awards. Let us know how you rank in the comments at the end, along with the answer to the bonus question. And our categories for today: Life before the internet for our beginning. Before streaming services, what was the popular way to rent movies for home viewing in the 1980s? Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, or Movie Hub? Blockbuster. If you wanted to look up a phone number in the 1970s, where would you turn? An encyclopedia, the white pages, or the classifieds? The white pages. Before GPS, what exactly was a popular tool for road navigation in the US? Road atlas, street signs, or compasses? Road atlas. What device was essential for listening to music on the go in the 1980s? CD player, Walkman, or MP3 player? Walkman. Which type of telephone allowed you to move while talking? An innovation in the 1980s. Rotary phone, cordless phone, or payphone? Cordless phone. Which of these was commonly used for typing documents before computers became widespread? Ink pens, typewriters, or stencils? Typewriters. To capture family moments in the 60s and 70s, people commonly used which camera format? Digital, Polaroid cameras, or smart cameras? Polaroid cameras. Before email, what was a popular way to send messages or updates to loved ones across distances? Pagers, voicemail, or telegrams? Telegrams. In the 1980s, what was the primary way to listen to entire music albums? Vinyl records, cassette tapes, or digital downloads? Cassette tapes. How did kids often find the answer to questions before Google and the internet? Encyclopedias, searching Yahoo, or calling the library hotline? Encyclopedias. Which of these machines allow documents to be copied and shared quickly in offices? Printers, fax machines, or scanners? Fax machines. Where would you commonly buy music singles before streaming existed? Grocery stores, bookstores, or record stores? Record stores. Which item was often hung in cars to give directions on long trips? Dash-mounted radio, printed map, or digital screen? Printed map. Which toy was essential for kids to create music playlists in the 1980s? iPods, cassette recorders, or record players? Cassette recorders. Which was a popular board game often played on family game nights? Minecraft, Candy Crush Saga, or Monopoly? Monopoly. The Golden Age of Music for question 16. The Fab Four is a popular nickname for the band The Beatles. Tell us the correct decade when this band was popular. The 1960s, 1970s, or 1980s? The 1960s. What Elvis Presley song became known as the anthem of rock and roll? Jailhouse Rock, Love Me Tender, or Hound Dog? Hound Dog. Who was nicknamed the Queen of Soul for her powerful voice and hit songs? Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin, or Etta James? Aretha Franklin. Which Beach Boys song is known for its lush harmonies and was an anthem of the 1960s California surf culture? Good Vibrations, California Dreamin', or Surfin' USA? Good Vibration. What instrument did Ray Charles famously play, helping to shape the sound of rhythm and blues? Saxophone, piano, or guitar? Piano. Who is the Piano Man, known for hits like Uptown Girl and Just the Way You Are? Elton John, Paul Simon, or Billy Joel? Billy Joel. Which British rock band is known for their album Dark Side of the Moon, released in 1973? Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, or The Who? Pink Floyd. What was the first music video ever aired on MTV in 1981? I Want My MTV by Dire Straits, Video Killed the Radio Star, or Thriller? Video killed the radio star. In which city did Motown Records, known for producing countless hits, originally start? New York, Detroit, or Memphis? Detroit. What song by Simon and Garfunkel was featured in the movie The Graduate, gaining massive popularity? Mrs. Robinson, Bridge Over Troubled Water, or The Sound of Silence? Mrs. Robinson. Known for his flamboyant outfits and legendary performances, which artist sang Rocket Man? Freddie Mercury, Elton John, or David Bowie? Elton John. Which of the following American folk artists is known for his protest song Blowin' in the Wind? Bob Dylan, Pete Seeger, or Woody Guthrie? Bob Dylan. Which genre is closely associated with artists like Johnny Cash, known as the Man in Black? Rock, jazz, or country? Country. In what year was the song Go Gentle by Robbie Williams released? A popular song that he dedicated to his daughter. 2012, 2013, or 2014? (2013). Which of these titles is a song by Kim Wilde? You Keep Me Hanging On, Take On Me, or Africa? You Keep Me Hanging On. And let's move over to sports for question 31. Who became the first player in NBA history to score 100 points in a single game in 1962? Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or Bill Russell? Wilt Chamberlain. Known for his unbreakable record, how many consecutive games did baseball legend Joe DiMaggio hit safely? 42, 56, or 63? (56). What iconic move is Muhammad Ali famously known for during his 1965 fight with Sonny Liston? The rope-a-dope, the phantom punch, or the Ali shuffle? The phantom punch. In 1973, which horse became the first U.S. Triple Crown winner in 25 years, winning by 31 lengths at the Belmont Stakes? Man o' War, Secretariat, or Seabiscuit? Secretariat. Which of these famous sportsmen was talking against the COVID vaccine? Novak Djokovic, Luka Modric, or Josko Gvardiol? Novak Djokovic. Which tennis legend won her first Wimbledon singles title in 1951 at the age of 19? Billie Jean King, Maureen Connolly, or Chris Evert? Maureen Connolly. Which NFL team famously had a perfect season in 1972, winning the Super Bowl without a single loss? The Pittsburgh Steelers, Dallas Cowboys, or Miami Dolphins? Miami Dolphins. The Rumble in the Jungle was a 1974 boxing match held in Zaire between Muhammad Ali and which opponent? Ken Norton, Joe Frazier, or George Foreman? George Foreman. Which of the following golfers was known as the Golden Bear and won a record 18 major championships? Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, or Gary Player? Jack Nicklaus. The Boston Marathon allowed women to compete officially for the first time in what year? 1972, 1975, or 1978? 1972. Which athlete famously rejected a heavyweight title because he refused to be drafted into the Vietnam War? George Foreman, Joe Frazier, or Muhammad Ali? Muhammad Ali. Known for his record-breaking achievements in track and field, who was called the fastest man on Earth in the 1960s? Carl Lewis, Jesse Owens, or Bob Hayes? Bob Hayes. What was Usain Bolt's approximate maximum speed in kilometers per hour? 30, 45, or 55? 45. How old was Usain Bolt approximately when he broke the 100 meters world record in sprinting? 18, 23, or 35? 23. Which baseball team ended an 86-year curse by winning the World Series in 2004? New York Yankees, Chicago White Sox, or Boston Red Sox? The Boston Red Sox. Famous books for question 46. What novel by Toni Morrison, published in 1977, focuses on the legacy of slavery and its effects on African American identity? Sulla, Song of Solomon, or Beloved? Song of Solomon. Which novel by Harper Lee won the Pulitzer Prize in 1961 and addresses racial injustice in the American South? Go Set a Watchman, To Kill a Mockingbird, or The Help? To Kill a Mockingbird. What classic novel begins with the line, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times"? Pride and Prejudice, A Tale of Two Cities, or Moby Dick? A Tale of Two Cities. Which character famously says, "After all, tomorrow is another day," in Gone with the Wind? Rhett Butler, Scarlett O'Hara, or Ashley Wilkes? Scarlett O'Hara. In the popular The Wizard of Oz, which character wanted a brain? The Tin Man, the Scarecrow, or the Lion? The Scarecrow. Which Dr. Seuss book features the character Sam I Am? The Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham, or Oh, the Places You'll Go? Green Eggs and Ham. In the beloved story Charlotte's Web, what type of creature is Charlotte, who befriends a pig named Wilbur? A mouse, a spider, or a goose? A spider. Who is Sherlock Holmes's closest friend and confidant in Arthur Conan Doyle's stories? Dr. Watson, Inspector Lestrade, or Mycroft Holmes? Dr. Watson. In which book do we encounter Atticus Finch, a lawyer who defends an innocent man in a racially charged trial? The Catcher in the Rye, To Kill a Mockingbird, or The Color Purple? To Kill a Mockingbird. Known as the master of horror, which author wrote The Shining, a novel about a haunted hotel? Edgar Allan Poe, Stephen King, or H.P. Lovecraft? Stephen King. Who created the classic character Tom Sawyer, known for his mischievous adventures? Nathaniel Hawthorne, Charles Dickens, or Mark Twain? Mark Twain. What is the name of the girl who encounters peculiar characters like the Mad Hatter and the Cheshire Cat? Dorothy, Alice, or Wendy? Alice. Which of the following animals is Moby Dick? A shark, a whale, or a dolphin? A whale. Who is the protagonist in The Catcher in the Rye, a story about teenage angst and rebellion? Jay Gatsby, Holden Caulfield, or Tom Joad? Holden Caulfield. In the Harry Potter series, Harry belongs to which Hogwarts house known for bravery? Slytherin, Hufflepuff, or Gryffindor? Gryffindor. Everything about cars for question 61. What Italian car brand is famous for its logo featuring a prancing horse? Ferrari, Maserati, or Lamborghini? Ferrari. What was the first car brand to offer seatbelts as a standard safety feature in the 1950s? Volvo, Mercedes-Benz, or Chevrolet? Volvo. In what year did Toyota first introduce its hybrid model, the Prius, in Japan? 1997, 2000, or 2002? (1997). Which of these car models is the newest of the three? Opel Grandlax X, Opel Vectra, or Renault Clio 3? Opel Grandland X. What car was known as the Deuce Coupe and became popular in 1950s hot rod culture? The 1932 Ford, the 1948 Buick, or the 1955 Chevy? The 1932 Ford. Which Japanese automaker's logo represents a three-diamond emblem? Mitsubishi, Honda, or Toyota? Mitsubishi. Known for its luxury cars, which British car manufacturer's logo features a Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament? Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin, or Bentley? Rolls-Royce. Which iconic car model is often referred to as the love bug? Ford Pinto, Volkswagen Beetle, or Mini Cooper? Volkswagen Beetle. In 1992, which car set a new world record for fastest production car, reaching 231 miles per hour? The McLaren F1, Bugatti Veyron, or Porsche 959? McLaren F1. Which of the following is the correct meaning of SUV in vehicles? Sports utility vehicle, standard utility vehicle, or special urban vehicle? Sports utility vehicle. Known as the Blue Oval, which car company's logo features an oval with the brand name inside? Ford, Chevrolet, or Dodge? Ford. What car model by Toyota became one of the best-selling cars of all time, known for its reliability? Corolla, Camry, or Prius? Corolla. Which of these is a small vehicle limited to the speed of 45 kilometers per hour, intended for children of around 15 years of age? Opel Rocks, Smart, or Bugatti? Opel Rocks. What was the name of the iconic Volkswagen van associated with the 1960s counterculture movement? VW Beetle, VW Bus, or the VW Cabriolet? The VW Bus. Known for the famous tagline, "The ultimate driving machine," which car brand is this associated with? Toyota, Audi, or BMW? BMW. Basic maths. For our next questions, if there are 600 seconds in 10 minutes, how many seconds are there in 60 minutes? 3,600, 2,600, or 1,600? 3,600. What is the probability of drawing an ace from a standard deck of cards? 1 in 26, 1 in 13, or 1 in 52? One in 13. If a bag contains 3 red balls, 5 blue balls, and 2 green balls, what is the probability of drawing a blue ball? 75%, 50%, or 25%? 50%. The price of a shirt is increased by 30%, then later reduced by 30%. If the original price was $100, what is the new price? 91, 100, or 90? 91. A cube has a volume of 64 cubic inches. What is the length of one side? 2 inches, 4 inches, or 8 inches? 4 inches. If one day has 1,440 minutes, how many are there in 2 days? 2,880, 3,000, or 2,860? 2,880. Which of these is the answer to the number of seconds in 1 year? 31,536,000, 30,536,000, or 365 million? 31,536,000. What is the decimal representation of the fraction 7/8? 0.875, 0.785, or 0.825? 0.875. The sum of three consecutive even numbers is 54. What is the smallest number? 16, 18, or 20? $18. 15% of 640 is 96, 84, or 106. $96. What is the next prime number after 29? 31, 33, or 37? $31. What is the sum of all the interior angles of a hexagon? 540 degrees, 720 degrees, or 900 degrees? $720 degrees. You buy 3 shirts, each originally priced at $40, but they are discounted by 25%. What is the total cost? 90, 105, or 150? $90. How many unique ways can you arrange the letters in the word math? 12, 24, or 48? $24. A car covers 240 kilometers in 3 hours. What was its average speed in kilometers per hour? 70, 80, or 90? $80 kilometers per hour. Fruits and vegetables for question 91. Which fruit is known for containing an enzyme called bromelain, which helps digest protein? Pineapple, mango, or papaya? Pineapple. Which fruit has more vitamin C per gram than an orange? Apple, kiwi, or grape? Kiwi. Which of these is actually a fruit, not a vegetable? A watermelon, a tomato, or a potato? A tomato. Which of the following vegetables is technically a flower? Cauliflower, carrot, or celery? Cauliflower. Which fruit was used as a symbol of hospitality in the American colonies? Apple, orange, or pineapple? Pineapple. Which of the following fruits is known to be the sweetest based on natural sugar content? Strawberry, banana, or mango? Mango. Which vegetable contains a compound called allicin, known for its antibacterial properties? Onion, garlic, or ginger? Garlic. Which of these fruit seeds are edible and are known to have antioxidant properties? Kiwi, pomegranate, or watermelon? Pomegranate. Which vegetable is also known as a courgette in the UK? Squash, zucchini, or eggplant? Zucchini. And question 100. What fruit has a pit that contains cyanogenic compounds which can release cyanide? Cherry, apple, or peach? Peach. And our bonus question. How many hours per day at most can a bus or truck driver drive in Europe? Let us know the answer in the comments, along with how you did with our Quiz Class Einstein rewards. Thanks for playing this quiz. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.